feel like whenever I do this, it's like kind of cringy, but okay, I don't think I'll be able to get to every question today, but I'm going to try my best to get most of them done. There are a lot of like the same questions, like repetitive ones, so we're just gonna answer as many as we can. Hopefully this video won't be too long. Yeah, let's go. Catherine Buckner, hopefully I didn't butcher that, asks, when did you discover K-pop? I discovered K-pop around 2012, I think, through my sisters. So, Sugar Cookies asks, how old are you? By the way, you have an amazing voice. Thank you. I am 18 and I turned 19 September 29th. So yeah, I'm pretty old. Everyone thinks that I'm 12 or something, but I'm not. Sheena Lee asks, what are your tips on how to start a channel? My tip would be just like, even if you don't know what you're doing, you just kind of have to start. Use whatever you can. If you don't have a microphone, but you have Apple earbuds, like use the mic on that, you know. And as you keep on making more covers, you'll get better. If you go back to my older covers, and a lot of them are privated now, but I still have like my very first cover up. You'll see how much I have improved with mixing and just my voice overall. So you just kind of have to start. That's my main tip. Messi Youngs asks, what apps/programs do you use for creating your covers? Do you have any advice for people who want to cover K-pop songs but are unsure of where to start? I use GarageBand, and when I started making covers, I used GarageBand on my phone, and then once I got better at making covers, then I got a Mac, and then I started using GarageBand for my computer, which I'm still like learning how to use, so don't ask me like how to use it because I really don't know that much about it. And then I use iMovie to make the video. I also used to do that on my phone, and now I do it on my computer. So if you don't know where to start, I would just start in GarageBand if you have GarageBand. If you don't have GarageBand, like you don't have Apple products, then I would suggest Audacity, which is a free program that you can download for your computer. That was one of the first programs that I used, and once I understood how to do it, how to use the program, then it was pretty easy, and it's free, which is the most important part. So yeah, start with one of those two programs and slap an instrumental in there and just practice singing and see where you go from there. I also have a tutorial on my channel, not many people know. If you go into my playlists, I have a playlist that has one video in it, and it's a tutorial on how I use GarageBand on my phone to record covers. And it also, like, it shows my microphone setup and how I use that, but it also, at the end, I show you how to record with just like an Apple earbuds microphone. So that might be something you want to check out. And keep drinking water because staying hydrated is important. Stay hydrated. Just a K-pop fan asks, what was the most emotional cover until now? Probably the tribute to Junghyun. That one, like, I cried during that. White Panther asks, what is/are your motive for posting videos at YouTube? My motive as in like where I'm trying to get to. I don't know, I'm just doing it for fun, you know? It's, making covers is actually kind of addicting. Like, I make one and then I'm like, oh, I can't wait to make the next one. Deep Ocean asks, what inspires you to sing? I need motivation right now in writing a song. By the way, love ya. Thanks, love you too. I get inspired by newly released music, so when the music video comes out, I'm like, oh, this is so cool, like I get hyped about it, and then I just like start working on it right away. So that's why a lot of my covers are newer songs, because that hype just like gets me going, you know? It's pretty early. I hope I'm not waking my sisters up. Ice Wolf asks, what equipment do you use? Okay, so hold on, I need a sip of water. I use the cord is caught. This is in AT2020 USB plus mic with what is this called? Pop filter. I got these, and then I have like an arm that hooks onto my desk. I got these off of Amazon. This I just recently started using. Before this, I used an MXL 910. Hold on, I'm gonna go get it for you. It's right over here. Before using my new mic, I used an MXL 910. It looks like this. It's on a stand, and then I hooked it up to, because too many things at once. Okay, this microphone, the nice thing about this microphone is that it's a USB microphone, so it literally just plugs right into your computer, and then you can use it in your program. A lot of microphones most times aren't USB, so like this isn't a USB microphone. So for this you need an interface to plug your microphone into, and then the interface plugs into your device. So before this one, I was using this one with this PreSonus, is that how you say it? Audio Box i1. And so the microphone plugs into this, and then this, there's in the back, this plugs into my computer or my phone, and then I plug my earbuds in here, and then voila. This is the one that you see if you go look at my video tutorial that I was talking about earlier. This is what you'll see. This is actually my sister's. She was kind enough to let me use it up until now. Now I'm giving it back. It's a great mic, great setup. The only reason why I changed was because it's not mine, so I gotta give it back to her. It's not my microphone. Thanks, Abby, for letting me use it. So yeah, that is the equipment that I use. I also recently got a new camera, which I'm using right now. It's a Canon G7X Mark II, I think. And then I have a pair of Studio Beats that I use when recording and mixing, because I found that it's really important that you have a good pair of headphones when you're mixing, because if you use a low quality pair when you're mixing and you listen later with high quality earbuds, it doesn't sound the same. So I use that. I used to use Apple earbuds and they broke. So Apple earbuds are really great, you guys. I mean, well, no, they have great sound quality, but they break so fast. At least for me, like this pair I've had since Christmas, so since December, and they're already like breaking. So that's great. Love that for me. Question is, what was your motivation to start this channel? How different was your original plan for this channel compared to how it is now? Finally, how many times have you told yourself this is too hard? My motivation to start this channel, I didn't really start this channel because I wanted a YouTube channel. I just wanted a place to put my covers, because at the time I was just really active on Instagram, and Instagram only lets you post 1-minute videos, so I just wanted a place to post my full covers. I wasn't like determined to build a YouTube, if that makes sense. My plan has changed because it went from just a place to post my covers to a community, and now I have all of you guys who are supportive of me and my covers, and you like to hear them, and so then I like to make them for you guys to hear. Finally, how many times have you told yourself this is too hard? You know, it gets hard when I'm trying to upload consistently, like if I'm trying to do one cover a week or something like that. Then it gets really difficult, or like when I'm covering songs that I don't necessarily want to cover, or songs that I don't really like for people that have requested it. I've been getting better at just covering songs that I want to, because if I start covering songs that I don't want to cover, then it becomes more of a chore than something fun to do. So yeah. Mochimon says, congrats, which K-pop group did you first get into and when? Love your covers and you. Oh, thank you. Love you too. I I feel like whenever I do this, it's like kind of cringy, but my first K-pop group, I'm pretty sure, I remember listening to Super Junior and You Kiss a lot, along with Big Bang and SHINee, but I feel like either Big Bang or SHINee were like one of the first that I actually got into. So yeah. And when around 2013, 2014. So what introduced you to the world of K-pop? My sisters. I need to stop clicking my water bottle. Okay. My sisters introduced me to K-pop. When I was younger, I remember them talking about K-pop, and I thought the word K-pop was like the name of a band or something. And I remember they showed me, I think the first K-pop video I ever saw was You Kiss's Neverland. Yeah. And from there on, I just like kept on like watching more, and yeah. So my sisters get credit. Okay, we're gonna take some water. Kaiji KG asks, what drove you into YouTube making and translating songs of Korean music? I just want to know because I really appreciate people like you who translate and recreate songs. I always look forward to it. Thank you. I used to be really into anime. Some of you might know this already, but I used to be really into anime, and I really liked listening to English translations, English covers, and that like kind of inspired me to start making my own. So I did, like, well, when I was in 7th grade, I did a few anime covers, English anime covers, and that was a lot of fun, but that didn't last for long. I think I did like 6 or something. So yeah, I guess that probably. And then what drove me into YouTube, as I said earlier, it was more just a place to post my covers than a dream to be a YouTuber, if you know, that makes sense. So yeah, there's so many questions. This is overwhelming. Oh my gosh. I need to stop saying Nana X asks, if you had the choice, would you go to the beach or to the amusement park? And I would choose the beach because I've not been to the beach yet. Call Me Jade asks, do you like to dance? I like to dance alone when no one else is around, but other than that, no. Alicia Zoe asks, what is something all young artists should know before making cover videos? I think that it's important that you know that if you get hate, don't take it to heart. A lot of the people that are spreading hate are either 1, jealous, or 2, they have no life. So don't let the haters stop you. staridol.wit_official asks, how long does it take you to do English lyrics? What editing for your covers do you use? Love you. Love you too. The English lyrics, I get asked this question a lot, and I always answer the same way. It depends on the length of the song, how much rap is in it. It depends on my mood, the flow that I get into. I would say that if I'm really determined to write lyrics for it, I can get them done in, like, if I'm in the flow and the song isn't that difficult, I can do it in like 30 minutes tops. That's like my record time. I wrote the lyrics to Promise in 30 minutes and I was so surprised. I was like, whoa, I just did that. But I've also had some lyrics take me weeks, months. So yeah, it depends on the mood that I'm in, how difficult the rap parts are especially. And then what editing for your covers do you use? I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know if you mean editing for the video or for the audio, but yeah, I use GarageBand and iMovie. Do you double knot your shoelaces? Yes, of course I double knot my shoelaces. If I don't double knot my shoelaces, then they come undone, and then I trip and fall over. What K-pop groups do you stan/enjoy listening to? Okay, I know for a fact that I will forget half of the groups, so I'm just going to write them out and put them on this side of the screen. Just make a list right there. And yeah, this is my list of K-pop groups that I stan. Oh, hey, I forgot to mention one thing. I listen to a lot of different groups and a lot of different music, but I don't know all the members to all the groups that I listen to. So here are just the groups that I know the members to. Do you play any sports? I play, well, I don't play. I'm in track and field, and I throw discus and shot put. And I used to be in basketball, but then I quit. So, I still like the sport, I just didn't like the people. Local bug boy asks, do you know any Korean? And I know, 안녕하세요. For a short period of time, I was trying to learn Korean, so I know the alphabet, I know Hangul, I know how to read it. I can understand certain phrases just because of how many K-dramas I watched. Legit, no joke, I've almost watched 100. I have a list I can show you. I've almost seen 100 K-dramas, so just from listening to it so much and reading, like, I understand like common phrases, but I'm bad at speaking in Korean, so hopefully that answers your question. Where would you ideally live? I would really like to live, maybe Chicago. I would love to live in Chicago because it's not that much different from where I'm at right now, temperature-wise, and they have K-pop concerts down there. I want to live in Chicago, but I mean, I wouldn't want to live there without my family. We would all have to move together. Do you study singing techniques or are you learning as you go? I literally just hear a sound and then I replicate it. I don't know anything about technique. So I guess you could say I'm learning as I go. Yeah. Dumbest thing you did as a child. P.S. You're the best. Aw, thank you. I did a lot of dumb stuff as a child. Out of all my sisters, I'm the one that got hurt the most. The dumbest thing, I think, one time I remember when I was younger, hanging off of the towel rack, what is it called? The bar, you know, where you hang the towel on. I was in the bathroom and I was hanging it like going upside down like it was a playground thing, whatever it's called. And I remember it broke and I fell and I hit my head on the tile. So yeah, that's probably one of the most stupid things that I did. That is going to be it for today. I definitely wasn't able to answer every question. This video is already going to be long enough as is, and I only like answered half of them. So I'm sorry if your question didn't make it into the video. If you guys want another Q&A, let me know. You can drop more questions below. Maybe I'll pin a comment for you guys to ask more questions and I can do another Q&A. I feel like these questions were good questions. They're like questions that I'm asked a lot, so I'm glad that I was able to make this for you guys. For people that keep on asking me the same questions, I'll have this video to direct them towards. So yeah, let me know if you guys want more videos like this where I just sit and talk. I thought about doing some reaction videos, maybe. I don't know, I want you guys to get to know me more, you know? I feel like I just sing and I don't post that much about myself. But I've noticed with a lot of coverists that I'm subscribed to, like, I've noticed that as much as I love their covers and their voice and their music, I also want to know about them as a person. So I thought that I should do more stuff like this so you guys know that I'm an actual person and I'm not just a robot that sings. So let me know what you guys want. Thank you so much for 50K. I feel like I haven't said that yet. Thank you so much for 50K. I can't believe if you would have told me when I started, what am I doing with the water bottle? If you would have told me when I started that I would have hit 50K, I probably wouldn't have believed you. And I know that 50K doesn't seem like a whole lot to some people, especially bigger creators, but I'm very appreciative and thankful for all of you guys. So thank you so much. Let me know what we should do for 100K. I'm thinking a live stream or something, even though I have no idea how to live stream. But you know, we'll go for it. Anything for you guys. So yeah, have an awesome night, awesome day, awesome evening, awesome sleep if you're going to bed. Sweet dreams. I know that everyone has different time zones. Hopefully I didn't post this at a very inconvenient time for you. My battery's running low. Okay, bye. I love you guys a lot. Have an awesome day / night / evening. I love you guys a lot. Thank you for 50K. Bye.